Welcome, my dear friends. Do you want to know the thematic story approach to introduce your EVS and nature science? Welcome to the nature science series, and I am Dr. Rajni Rao, your friend and coach, and in today's session we will discuss about how we can classify this subject into the learning domains. Number 2, the learning characters of this subject. Number 3, learning goal or the character goal that the learning characters have to achieve. Number 4 will be the story narration itself, and number 5, why nature science. Let's now understand why we need to convert or accept EVS as nature science. So my dear friends, let's get into the session. The first is learning domain. So through this story that I'm about to narrate, we can introduce EVS and nature science as well as GK, some of the GK topics as well. So who are the learning characters in this story? Well, these are two amazing little kids. One is Soma and the other one is Somi. Along with Soma and Somi, we have Mother Nature herself. So in the stories, and finally an old banyan tree. So these are all the learning characters of this domain, that is nature science, and they have a goal to achieve. And what is that goal? Soma and Somi wants to become nature guardians. Why they wanted to become nature guardian? Who inspired them to become nature guardian? I will narrate in the story, and along with this learning goal or character goal, you know who else will be benefited? Our own children in the classroom, who will be now a part of the story session, will also be influenced by Soma and Somi, and they also have the learning goal of becoming nature guardians. And finally, let's dive into the story. So this story is about Soma and Somi long ago, when Soma and Somi lived in forest and they could see mountains, birds, trees, animals, and they discussed among themselves, who bought all these things on this earth? Who made this earth so beautiful? They went to everybody asking or seeking answers, but nobody helped them. Everybody said, we don't know. They were all here even before we came on this earth. And Soma and Somi were really excited to know this. And now comes the old banyan tree. Looking at Soma and Somi's curiosity, the old banyan tree called Soma and Somi and said, my dear Soma and my dearest Somi, do you know who created everything that you're seeing around? It is Mother Nature. Yes, even before you and me, Soma and Somi, even before we came into this earth, Mother Nature had created mountains, valleys, rivers, animals, birds, insects, trees, vegetables, fruits, everything, even before we came on this planet. Soma and Somi were very curious to know more on how Mother Nature created vegetables, created fruits, created fishes, created birds. And now the old banyan tree will explain this to Soma and Somi, not just Soma and Somi, but to all our kids in the classroom. And along with Soma and Somi, our kids will also take a journey or embark a journey and become nature guardians. Soma and Somi decided to become nature guardians because the old banyan tree said, today Mother Nature is in threat. We are using all her resources without any responsibility, and now she is in pain. So Soma and Somi decided to take care of Mother Nature, and they had their own set of resolution. Do you want to know what were those resolutions? One is don't litter. Number 2 is save resources like food, water and electricity. Number 3 is reduce any kind of wastage. Next is reuse things in good condition. Number 5 is recycle things which can save resources. Number 6 is plant more trees while taking care of the existing ones. Number 7 is keep water for birds and stray animals. Number 8 is check land, water and air pollution. Number 9 is say no to plastic. And number 10 is appreciate and respect nature. So these are the things that we need to bring into our classroom, and it is now that I will stress on considering EVS as nature science, because we will have to establish our connection with Mother Nature. So the UNO's SGD, Sustainable Development Goals, also states this, that we need to take care of this planet, and when we introduce EVS as nature science, children will have a context why we are learning all these things, why we need to respect nature, and their relationship with their environment rich with nature will only enhance day by day. So my dear teachers and mothers, share this story with your friends who need to know this, and I will catch you in the next session.